Hello, it's Mrs Glasson. Merry Christmas! It's time for a quiz. A Christmas quiz. Or My Wonderful Words Christmas Carol quiz, to be more precise. I made this for my 11 plus students, but everyone can join in the fun. And GCSE and A-level literature students, you should certainly take this quiz. 12 days of Christmas, 12 delectable questions. First, some context. As you all know, Christmas time means a Christmas carol time. Yes, Charles Dickens's immortal classic. If a test of what makes a work of literature truly great is its timeless resonance, then look no further. A captivating story, a fable for all times, a political diatribe that criticises the Victorian era's poor laws and the society's greed, selfishness and injustices. A Christmas Carol is a testament to the author's skill because it is all of those things and more. And, as my students know, when it comes to learning how to write compellingly and convincingly, we look to Dickens for our masterclass. To use an unusually colloquial phrase, he really rocks those writing triplets. If I had to recommend one writer to help make you a better English student, read Charles Dickens. A gift for AO1 and AO2, master of AO5 and AO6, with which my 11 plus creative writing students will be familiar. The mark scheme that is shown in free lesson 2. And before the quiz begins, when I say read Charles Dickens, I don't mean summaries or adaptations. Good heavens, no! They're not going to help your English skills. In fact, they could make them worse. Bah humbug! Read the originals, and to support your understanding, use the brilliant BBC Bitesize and SparkNotes websites and all the lovely methods I recommend in my free Zoom meetings. Come along to one if you like. So, persevere. Nothing in life that is worth attaining comes without effort and application, including improving your English and reading Charles Dickens. Excellent! Are you ready for the quiz? Let's go. Question 1. What is the name of the first ghost? Question 2. What is the name of Scrooge's nephew? And Year 4 and 5 students, you are familiar with that protagonist and some high-level words to describe him and his avaricious uncle. Question 3. One wonderful word beginning with G to describe Scrooge's nephew. Now, on page 13, I teach you 3 wonderful words beginning with J, which are extremely appropriate to describe him, and later, in wonderful words beginning with V, there is a fantastic synonym to encapsulate his character. But here, I want the word I teach beginning with G, which extends your understanding, contextualizes the vocabulary, and acts as a superb synonym for the other words. Question 4. What is the simile Dickens uses to describe Scrooge, which models for you how to use similes well? Very different to the trite and redundant similes which you know I abhor and are best left out of 11 plus and all creative writing. You can watch me analysing that simile at length in the foundation and extension courses and in free lesson 2 as a means to model and teach how inferences should be made and articulated. And On that subject, number 5. What is the name of the literary device that gives a human or animal the characteristics of an inanimate object? Question 6. 2 wonderful words beginning with C and O to describe Scrooge. Now, these are words with which all my students, past and present, from year 4 to year 13 are familiar. I even teach them in the 2 free lessons. Question 7. What are the names of the 2 children introduced by the Ghost of Christmas Present? Question 8. What did Scrooge send the Cratchit family after being visited by the ghosts? Question 9. God bless us, everyone. Who said that? Question 10. What are the 2 literary devices exemplified by his name? Year 4, we were just studying that last week, and you will know that the first belongs to the group of techniques included in the term auditory imagery, and the second is a device Dickens adores, which links this child protagonist with that of Great Expectations, and the 2 terrifying sounding teachers in this fabulous Dickens novel, Hard Times. Question 11. How many staves are there? And finally, question 12. Why are they called staves and not chapters or parts? Super. These answers can be found here on page 10, page 4, and in free lessons 1 and 2. And the rest of the answers are at the back of the Wonderful Words workbook. Download it now, a fantastic gift for all students at Christmas and throughout the year. And if you have an earlier edition without the answers, don't worry, still do the quiz. Just get in touch with your download email and I will send you the answers. Before I go, parents, here's a task for you. Look out for the many excellent film versions of A Christmas Carol that will be shown in the next couple of weeks, and watch one, or as many as you like, with your children. Look! There are so many of them. Family fun for the festive season. Finally, we end as we started with me wishing you a Merry Christmas. If you have any questions, or if you are interested in any of the materials I mentioned, the details are in the video description below. And there we have it, my Wonderful Words Christmas Carol quiz, which confirms what a significant role my beautiful subject has in the curriculum, in our lives, and in our hearts. English is everywhere. It encompasses life and death, history, politics, and society. It's about the past. It's about the present. It's about the future. And as the bells ring out, let it be known on Christmas Day and every day throughout the year. English is amazing.